Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode on Chellington Farm. As a lot of you quite rightly said, I do have to tidy up the yard. It's a bit of a mess and it is making it quite difficult to decide where to put the pieces of equipment. So I'm going to have to do probably 5-10 minutes of clearing up first of all, and we're going to have to find designated areas for different types of equipment. So we'll put all the haymaking type of equipment together, like the windrower, the tedder, the baler, that kind of stuff. And we'll also put the cultivation side of things, drilling and all that together, and then of course the sprayer, other pieces of equipment can all go together as well. So yeah, we have got quite a bit to do here. I mean, I don't have a problem with the combine being there, that's okay. The sprayer also, it's not too bad there. But this shed here is a bit of a tip. This is the one I want to really focus on. So first of all, I think we should probably move all it out of here. And we also need to find a good shed for the bales, because we've got a field full of bales which needs to be cleared today. We will get that done, but I just need to find a good place for it. Now, we have the tedder and the mowers in here already, so that's not a bad place for this. The only issue is that cultivator's in there, and it's probably in the way. So we'll get this one started up as well. And the baler can go there too. I think we'll probably put the baler over on the far side. That way we're not blocking the mowers in. I'm trying to think of arranging it in order of what we would need them for. Mowers obviously first, then tedder, then windrower and baler, unless of course we're going to do some straw baling. So I think that's okay there. I'll move the cultivator with this tractor. Not really a very good shed for that to be in. And the rake can go just down there. And this field looks like it's mainly designed for straw bales, so I don't really want to put too much in here, just in case we do have to put some bales in. But having said that, there are a number of good other sheds for straw bales, so I'm not going to limit it to just this one and putting them in. So we've got the mowers, the rake, the tedder and the baler in there. We can put more stuff in there. I think the trailer's okay today because we'll need it again. But the IT runner stuff is all a bit too spaced apart. They want to be put together more so we can get more stuff in there. And I think actually this is probably a good place to put all the cultivation side of things. And there may even be space for our hay bales, but I'm hoping we can actually get them a bit closer to the sheep or the cows. Now for the Deutz-Fahr. We'll put the IT runner trailer onto this, if I can find it. We'll shift all those a bit closer together. Don't know where I've put it. Now there is. Yeah, these sheds here are not too bad for bales. I mean, that one just there is probably the best. So we might put them in there. I just don't want to put them anywhere where they're going to sell. That's the blue one. Now for the bale one. I just want to really position them better. I don't want to take them anywhere. That's okay for that one. Already creating more space. And the chances of us using this tip are quite slim, really. The Bergman attachment, though, on the other hand, is going to be used very soon when we do our silaging. And finally, this one, which can stay on this trailer. And just tuck it over to the side. Good, so there we go, that is the Deutschfahr's work done. That's going to stay where it is, we'll need that very soon. This one, we can now reverse the seed drill into there, along with the cultivator. Good. And yes, the class has got the cultivator. And that just makes it a lot more organised. I think we may also bring the bale wrapper and put it in here, because that is in the position where I want to put the hay bales. Or we could actually move the bale wrapper into the next bale along, because that's empty. Good. There we go. So we'll move this. As long as it does not sell the hay bales. I think they only sell if you put them in that sort of rectangular section there where the bales are. I don't think they do sell here, but I will shortly find out. Yeah, just in there. Should be good enough for that. Which means we can now put the auto stacker on. The round bale auto stacker. And we'll begin to clear the field. I think there were 16 bales in the field, and this has a capacity of 2, 4, 6, 8 I think, so it should just be 2 loads, but I may have my maths a bit off, but I'm hoping it will be 2 loads. The maize, still not there. We are we are playing in real time now though, so it will be a lot slower. I think it's got 1 growth stage left. Let's just have a look. Oh no, no, not at all. It's actually quite a long way off. But yeah, we will be doing it soon, and if it just doesn't get any quicker, I could increase the time speed. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to just wait and it'll be all done soon. So let's go and move the bales. And then that will be that field all done and dusted. A steep entrance. Very steep entrance. I love being next to the river. I don't like being in fields where there's not much to look at. I'm also hoping when we're established enough on this save game, we'll be able to get another combine and we'll be able to buy field number... Actually, no, we can do it because we actually own field number 17 and 15, which are huge fields. So we could do one massive harvest with those two. We could do it now because unless there's no crops in them. It would help if there were crops. Yeah, there are. Wheat and... is it barley? The colour is so similar to the sugar beet. But yeah, they are ready to harvest. So we could do a big harvest down there. They are very, very big fields though. So I was hoping I could do 2 combines. Obviously we're not doing that yet unless the maize is just so far off. We could make a start. Yeah, this has a capacity of 8. So it should leave 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Good. That makes it easy. It's bad if there was something like 17 bales and we'd have to come back just for the 1 bale. We couldn't have a better amount either. This is just what we need for our animals. No point having loads. The trickier part is turning round. Down there isn't really much space at all to manoeuvre this thing. So the only way I can really think of doing it easily is to reverse it from up here. Seems a long way to go in reverse, but with the silage pit being there, kind of limits to where you can turn round. And that was a bit of bad driving. I'm trying to go in the end bay. Now I just have to make sure I don't put it through the back wall. That's good enough for me. So like I say, we just don't need that much. 16 bales is perfectly adequate. And I think when we go and get this load, we'll also carry on to the 2 big fields which we own. Just see how big they really are. See if our combine is big enough for it. Well, obviously it's big enough, but it's just going to take a long time. Sometimes I do wish that this was multiplayer in Chellington, because it is, the fields which you have are really big and it would be nice to have a hand, but I think I'm going to stick with Cobra Farm on the multiplayer aspect. It is a good map for it, it really is, because you can't mess it up that easily. Like, you can't dump all the tractors in a river. It's a good size, good different sized fields, plenty of detail. This one's got plenty of detail too, but the fields are much bigger. So I just think Cobra Farm will probably work a bit better for that. And we've got the series going now anyway, we've got it off the ground, so I'm quite happy with how we stand. And hopefully you are too. Doing the Chellington 9 horse and Cobra Farm. I think it's working quite well. And I always look at my likes and dislikes, and that sort of gives me an idea of how everyone feels. And they seem to be fairly consistent every day, so I'm quite happy with that. So field 17 is this one in front. Can't quite see it from here. yeah, that is one big field. And that isn't the only one we own. 15 as well, which I think might be even bigger. So we probably should go and have a look at that one too. One thing I've not had to do yet is take anything to the spinnery. We will have to take some wool there very soon. I've missed my turning. But yeah, next to the windmill is our big field. All ready to go. We could harvest it. We could make a start on the auto combine, I think. Because even the sell point is a long way from here. And probably not much between the sell point and the yard. So it's going to be quite a bit of going back and forth, grain carting. But yeah, I want to do it, definitely. Ooh, probably shouldn't have taken that quite so fast. Didn't really, it's so bumpy and steep. Right, field 15. Let's go and have a look at that. We've got field 16 on the right. We don't own that one. On the minimap it doesn't look that big, but even here it looks still a very reasonable size. Keep drifting to the other side of the road. Keep an eye on what I'm doing. In fact, I think field 15 is actually next to the village. That's one side of it. Oh, there's a turning. Yeah. So one is barley and one is wheat. This is the wheat one by the look of it. Look at that. Right over there. You can just see the other side of the field. It will be very interesting. And I don't think I'll be able to bale it. Be so long just baling it. Take ages. But I like the idea of some really big fields as well as the small ones. So let's clear the remaining 8 bales from our field. Ah, is that field grown again? It probably is by now. And are our wrap bales still there? You should see a massive white. Oh, I can't see them. Where are they? They're not being pinched, have they? Oh, I think I can see something. There they are. Oh no, they've fallen over. How have they done that? Oh, that must have happened when you reload the game. They must have spawned badly or something. Oh, what a mess. That was done so well as well. Oh. Oh well, we'll just pick these ones up first when we need them. We'll take these ones first. Oh, that was really bad. Oh well. We'll continue. Oh, the grass isn't actually ready yet. It's still going. Good. Nice realistic growth speed. Back over our bridge. That's 5. And that's 8. Good. So we'll put these back in the yard. and then we'll just have to wait until we've decided whether we want to harvest one of those two, or at least start one of those two fields. I'm not saying we're going to be able to finish it in any hurry, or if we should wait until that is grown. I'm just thinking, we don't have much money, and to rent a forage harvester with the header is going to be a little bit more than £13,000, so we may have to do that harvest first. Thinking about it, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Don't worry, I do read all your comments. I think someone got the impression that I don't read any of them yesterday, so yeah, I do. I read them all. Just because I don't reply doesn't mean that I haven't read it, although I do try and reply to any comments which need to be replied to. Obviously, if it's the same question which is asked over and over again, which I've already replied to, then I probably will not reply. But if it is constructive, chances are I will. I think that should be okay. So I think that is also it for today, and we will just wait and see what everyone thinks. We won't be continuing with Chellington tomorrow because we've got a multiplayer video coming up, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. But after that, we should be back for one more episode this week, and we should be doing either harvesting or silaging. So I could even do a vote, actually. Could do a vote. Although please do bear in mind that if you choose silaging and silaging wins the vote, I don't know how we're going to do it. I'm sure we'll find a way. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.